Good evening, everyone. It's the Devious Diva here, and I am bringing you Hidden Gem number 7, and that is Alison's birthday. This movie was released in Australia, 1981. It is free on Tubi. It is an hour and 37 minutes of your time, and I think that it is worth a look, a second look. This one to me is truly a hidden gem, the way I feel about Pin, the way I feel about Bad Ronald, as opposed to things like The Baby and Dolly Dearest, which are just complete cheese factor and much more for the laugh than anything. Although this one, it's lower budget, I'm sure that you will find it amusing. I really think it is a hidden gem. I think it's something that I take seriously as being decent horror film. It's a decent premise. And I will read the synopsis, and then of course I go into more of the way I view it, and that is: an Australian teenager arrives home expecting a wholesome birthday celebration, but instead is dragged into a diabolical cult of devil worshippers. So, there is a young girl. Her name is Alison. She is turning 19 years old. She goes to stay with her aunt and uncle because they're going to have this big celebration for her. And things are just very strange from the minute she gets there. Her aunt and uncle keep talking about this birthday party that's under wraps that will include her entire family. She has a boyfriend named Peter that she wants to be a part of it. And I am sorry, I do just look up names because I've always said this, my memory is so terrible. But anyway, so she has a boyfriend named Peter, and she wants to invite him, and he has accepted to come. The aunt and uncle do not want him there. And he insists, even to the aunt and uncle, I will be at this birthday party because she asked me to, and it's her birthday. And they do anything and everything to deter this young man away from it because there's a secret that they're holding under wraps for this 19th birthday that she's having. And in their backyard, there's a secret garden that she explains to Peter about that she's always found odd. And it's in the shape or look of Stonehenge, one of the wonders of the world. She doesn't quite know why the aunt and uncle even have it fashioned like that, but it's a sacred garden, and it's something that for her 19th birthday party, they are going to have the celebration, I believe, right there. And so he's curious and interested, and even for her, it's very strange. She's not that close with her family as far as knowing any of their intentions. She really is just visiting and passing through, and really just wants her independence because she is over 18. She's not even really interested in the party whatsoever. And come to find out, because Peter is having trouble, that is the boyfriend, with being rejected from going to the party. There's a point that Alison is too sick and there may not be a party, so he's told he can't even be there. He wants to understand why the aunt and uncle are overbearing and treating her this way, why he's being shunned away. He knows something's up, he knows something's wrong. He meets the family physician. He just sees the behaviors, and that Alison is this sweet, fun-loving, rambunctious, outspoken woman who has a lot of fun, and she's being held back, and there's a huge secret, and that's driving him crazy. So he goes to find out at the place where she was born, the hospital that is, that she was actually kidnapped as a baby and her parents were brutally murdered. And then a family, the family of the aunt and uncle, and the rest of whoever they're related to, decided to adopt her because she happened to be born at a certain time, which was 7:00 p.m., which means something to them. And it's part of a ritual. Her family, come to find out, they're part of a cult, a Celtic cult, and they're devil worshippers, and they have one, I guess, demon or spirit in particular. I don't know if this is gender, male, female necessarily, but apparently it's passed on to each female member in the family. And the way it works is Alison, in her case, has a great grandmother who's 103 years old, who is there to be there for her birthday, allegedly. And the way it works is that this spirit that is in this 103-year-old woman on her 19th birthday, they want to transfer that spirit, that soul, right into Alison's young body of 19 years old, so that this spirit can keep being, instead of reborn as a baby, but be 19 and live a life again, and then around 103, find the next turning 19-year-old and pass it on, and so on and so on. So this spirit has been living from generation to generation through this cult who does this special ceremony of transference, and they do this every time, and they particularly find somebody that was born at a certain day, a certain time, and Alison fits the bill, and that's why she was in fact kidnapped. and young Peter really cares about her, and he does try to stop the ceremony, and there's a lot going on. I don't want to reveal the ending because I thought the ending was really good. I thought it had a good plot twist. I thought the storyline was there. The acting, so-so. You know, the imagery, so-so. It is 1981. It is lower budget, but it was a really interesting movie. It was a fun ride. And I think for a hidden gem, it's something that you would enjoy seeing once or twice. And it's something that you could watch again and again and go, I like that plot. I really like what was going on. It's a very interesting movie. I would not steer you wrong on that. So it is free on Tubi. I was honestly looking at birthday themed movies, and this was on a list, and I've seen a lot of birthday movies. One that I think a lot of people like is Happy Birthday to Me, and that's a great movie. A lot of people know it. Alison's Birthday, maybe some of you do. I was not acquainted with it. I just saw it a couple of weeks ago and said, I have to share this with everybody because it's noteworthy. It's something to see. So again, as I reiterate, it is Alison's Birthday. It is free on Tubi, about an hour and 30 odd minutes of your time, Australian film. It's awesome. I definitely say check it out. So that is my hidden gem number 7. I will bring some more hidden gems, probably more next week. I only like to release a couple a week, or else even I could run out of them, although I'm always in search. So I will definitely bring you more. I will also do next week a Scream review. I think Monday nights will start becoming the day that I actually do my big review for the week, something that John does with me, particularly on a Sunday or Monday night. We like to go live. We didn't go live with Halloween Kills this time. We were running super late, kind of scatterbrained, and at this point, I want to say it was like 11, 12 o'clock midnight. I know everyone's on different time zones and possibly awake, but we weren't sure. And yes, it's good practice to go live, but I kind of didn't know what to do with it. But I prefer to talk to all of you. I want to interact more live. I like to have discussions. I really enjoy that. Whether we agree, disagree, it's always fun. But I also wanted to talk about Straight Jacket, which is my retro horror, which I will have that video for you tonight. And I also wanted to go over some Twilight Zones that I recommend for anybody who likes sci-fi, horror-esque, old school type stuff, because as I had mentioned, Rod Serling is an influence for me. But as always, I reiterate so many times, but I am thankful for all of my subscribers. I'm thankful to talk to all of you on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I have a lot of fun with your reviews. I try to get to as many as I can. I try to retweet them. It's not quid pro quo. That's not why I do it. I do it because I thoroughly enjoy talking to all of you. I enjoy what you have to say. I like to see things through your lens, your perspective. It's how we learn. It's how we find new and fun things. I love everything horror, so I'm having a blast. It's so much fun. So I will bring my retro horror video of Straight Jacket starring one of my favorite actresses of all time, and that is Joan Crawford. So anyway, guys, that is Hidden Gem 7, Alison's Birthday. Take a look on Tubi. It's free, and it's an hour and a half of fun. Bye-bye.